Episode 3, GGDI Overview. Hello, my name is Samanthe McCarthy, and I'm the innovator of the Global Green Democracy Initiative, or GGDI, 7 Gens, and I'm also the face and voice of @Sammy71 Earth YouTube channel that was developed so that I can go through the entire textbook of the Global Green Democracy Initiative and all the different programs and projects, debunk misinformation, and answer questions about the system. I would like to introduce myself. I'm a person who has been extremely concerned about our current unsustainable world that we are passing on to the next generations. I live in a small city of Thunder Bay in northwestern Ontario, Canada, and I apologize. I'm now week 7 of my head and chest cold and have now finished my antibiotics, but I still sound stuffed up. Anyways, I'm a wife of over 30 years to my life partner and a mother of 2 grown adults, and I have been concerned about the environment as well as the health and social outcomes for future generations for most of my life. Please watch the videos in order as I have set up the textbook and videos in a way that will make it easier for readers and watchers to be able to understand it. You can't skip or miss videos or chapters because each element is relevant to the entire system. Each element is linked to the next, so if you miss some, you miss a big part of how it works. But also the GGDI has a goal of healing humanity and moving our world to sustainability, so the whole system is a means to an end. This is the 3rd episode of the Global Green Democracy Initiative textbook podcast, which will now go over the overview of the GGDI. This will explain some of the mission and elements that together make the structure of the entire system, and each concept has meaning and reasons for being put in the system. Each country will have the same elements, as the goal is to have all of our partnering countries completely financially strong, sustainable, and protected from harm from predatory autocracies or dictatorships. I, Samanthe McCarthy, am weaved throughout the entire system, but that is because my brain has the full system and I am the one who has the full understanding of it. The universal elements are in place so that we can build on our system with the goal of partnering countries are all equal and benefit from the same principles of a bigger and stronger democratic world. There are several layers of elements that will be described, and if you find them hard to understand, remember that they will be spoken about in their videos and chapters and described in more detail to you to understand them. I know it will be frustrating as there's going to be a lot of information put forth, but it really is not until the end of the textbook or the video logs, and so far there's 58 episodes that need to be watched in order. Plus, there'll be episodes to go through the partnerships and relationships between the programs that will be described after the whole system is explained. That is because it is a whole another layer of how the funds, the raw material, and finished materials flow and why. Again, this will be discussed once the system has been introduced, and it won't be until the end that the full understanding and intent of the system will be reached or understood. Patience and an open mind is required for everyone learning about it. You will have lots of questions at the beginning, but by the end I will have answered a large amount of them. I will now go over the overview with you. Please keep an open mind when learning about the GGDI, that I am only just briefly going to speak of each topic as they will be discussed more in depth later.